Hey everyone, so as I do with the rest of my annuals, I'm going to show you the Doctor Who 2007 annual in closer detail, as I mentioned in the video in which I hauled it. As I say at the beginning of every annual video, if you're the type of person who prefers to buy the annual, look at it themselves and then see what other people think, go and buy it, then come back and share your thoughts then. Thoughts. So the cover is lovely. You've got the holographic David, Chris, both gorgeous pictures. And then on the back you got the picture of the Cybermen, the Daleks, and the Zikarax. This should be my favourite annual because 2006 was my favourite Doctor Who year. So we'll have to wait and see though, because I've still got 2009 to buy. And so you've got the contents page, which is irrelevant. And then you have Meet the Doctor. So you've got little bits of information about the Doctor, about Chris's Doctor and David's Doctor. And then you have Friends Old and New. So we learn about Billy, about Rose, K9, Renette, and Sarah Jane. So they're quite interesting to read, especially the Rose bit, but I'm biased. And then there's more over here. You have Mickey, Pete, Camille, a bit about Jackie there, and Harriet Jones. On that page, I definitely prefer the Camille bit because I adore Camille. Then we have a Who Would You Be page. So I will quickly do this so you can compare your answers. Would you enjoy an adventure holiday? Yes. Do you enjoy taking risks? Yes. Do you like to travel or stay at home? Travel. Are you the life swell of the party? Nah. Are you good at fixing things? No. I'm Sarah Jane. I was kind of hoping I'd get Rose, but I'm Sarah Jane. That's good enough for me. Yeah. As long as I wasn't K9. I'm Sarah Jane. Know Your Enemy. There's a little fact file for Cassandra. Lady Cassandra O'Brien Delta 17. And there's a little crossword there. And then we have a comic book. Look at the comic book Rose. I think she kind of looks like Billy actually, which is kind of nice. Because usually the comic book Billies don't look anything like her. They always emphasize the pointy jaw, whereas they haven't really put much focus on her pointy jaw here, which is nice. And that goes on for 6 pages. And then we have your Know Your Enemy, the Cruelty, from one of my favourite episodes. So that's really nice. And then we have your Is Your Teacher an Alien? 10 things to look out for to see if your teacher is an alien. I imagine that would have created a lot of fun, especially with primary school children doing a teacher checklist. K9's kind of confusion. You got another game there, and more questions and things over there. So that's nice. And then you have the solar system, bits about different planets and things. It's quite educational and really quite a nice read. I'm a bit of a geek, so I do like that sort of thing. Then you have questions just about space in general. I'm really appalling at it. As much as I like to read about space, my knowledge is crap, basically. Know Your Enemy, the Ood. That's really nice. And then the Torchwood Institute, As We Knew It Then. And then a bit about the Idiot's Lantern episode 2. So that's really quite nice. And then we have the Police Box Party, which is telling you how to have a TARDIS party, basically, which is quite an interesting thing if you want to have a TARDIS party. I do actually want to throw a massive Doctor Who party, but A, it'd cost a fortune, B, I had no idea how I would do that. Yeah. And then you have party games, more about different party games you can do for a Doctor Who party. Obviously mine wouldn't have party games, but you know. Then you have a Werewolf Attack, which is like a Snakes and Ladders style game. And then over the next page you have another puzzle and a witch alien. And you're like, I'm not going to do this one because it's one of the really long ones where you have to calculate your points and things. But you can either be a Cyberman, the face of Bo, a Dalek, or Cassandra. I'd like to be the face of Bo. Know Your Enemy, the Slitheen. So a bit about Slitheen and their fact file. I love the Slitheen, I really do. Another game there, and then a little make and do there, which is a little trick. Something I've not had a go at making, but if you like crafty arty things, you know, it might be worth a go, but I don't. Then you have another comic book strip, which is another 6 pages. How cute is David's Doctor there? They've even got his trench coat flaps going the right way, which is nice. And that goes on for 6 pages. And then we have Make Your Own Time Capsule. I would love to make my own time capsule. I'm going to eventually. In a big picture of David. I love him so much. Yeah. Know Your Enemy, the Daleks. And then Message Madness, which is another little puzzle for you to sort out. Which is nice. Then we have Doomsday. You guys know that this episode makes me cry. I don't even like to think about it. Obviously that clip's not from Doomsday, that's from Army of Steel. No, Age of Steel. My memory is not good. Called Scarrow, the Genesis arc. Very sad episode. Then a word search and Know Your Enemy, the Cybermen, which is sweet. And then we have, Act Like a Time Lord, How to Be a Time Lord. And then a bit about the Doctor Who Adventures, which I really wish I collected the Doctor Who Adventures. I'd quite like to, but it's a lot of money for something which, if you think how much you spend on them, yeah, and that's the end of it. So it is probably the best annual so far, I think, out of the Doctor Who lot. As I said, I still have 2009 to go, but that has nothing to do with Rose. So I'm probably not going to like that one as much, but we'll see. But that one there is absolutely gorgeous. I paid about £3 for this. This is in perfect condition. I cannot go wrong with that. I got mine from Amazon or eBay. Can't remember. I've bought a few over the last few weeks. One from the other and one from the other place. But it's definitely worth it considering RRP is at about £8. So £3 for a perfect brand new Doctor Who annual, you can't go wrong. Please feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts. Once I've got hold of the last annual, which is the 2009 one, I will review that. Then after that, it's just sitting tight and waiting for the 2012 one to come out. Yeah, but that is it for now, so I'll see you all next time. Bye!